It was a rough afternoon for Defense Minister Dr. Crispus Kiyonga as he appeared in Parliament to respond to issues raised in the ministerial policy statement. Key among the issues he was tasked to explain was the increase in classified expenditure, which some members of Parliament say has not been accounted for close to 3 consecutive financial years. The ministry's classified expenditure has doubled from 120 billion shillings in the financial year 2011-2012 to more than 300 billion shillings requested for in the financial year 2013-2014.
We last received the audited report of classified expenditure for the year 2004-2005. That clearly shows for the last 9 years, no report has been submitted to Parliament. And this is very dangerous, yet the thing is increasing year in, year out.
There are institutional arrangements to ensure that classified expenditures are audited, but in a special way. The Auditor General, as Honorable Nadala knows, he was chairman of public accounts. The Auditor General has a special committee to audit classified, and within the public accounts committee, there is also a special subcommittee to handle classified. So the mechanism does exist.
Some legislators accuse the ministry officials of using the classified expenditure to swindle government funds. The leader of opposition in Parliament, Nandala Mafabi, told the House that a lot of money was misused while purchasing jets under the disguise of making classified expenditures.
Madam Speaker, I went out to search on the internet and I found out that the jets we bought, which means of the defense board, are 3.5 times the price of Senegal, of Algeria, of the rest, because they were done under classified. And that clearly shows that the name classified is aimed to classify other people to become rich.
Honorable Nadala has said that the jets we bought to protect this country, we paid 3 times the amount paid by other people. What I request this House, right honorable, is that we need to go deep into those statements. They do not pass unchallenged. We must go into them and really call the shots. Who is telling lies to who? Yes, it's very, very, very important.
We need order now, Madam Speaker, to come and meet a man from the mountains of the sun who is circumcised and knows all this. We need order to come and
The legislators also raised complaints about lack of transparency in the expenditure of funds given to the UPDF by the African Union Mission in Somalia, AMISOM.
If you get the memorandum of understanding signed between the Ministry of Defense, between Uganda and AU, there is a clause talking about hiring of all requirements of equipment, including uniform, belts, bullets, guns. Everything that Uganda owned before the mission of AMISOM started, used by our UPDF, is paid for. But this money has never been disclosed to Parliament from the beginning up to now. Where is the money?
This money from AMISOM is true that for the first 2 years we have not formalized the flow process, i.e. money coming and coming back finally for appropriation. But for the last 3-4 years, the Auditor General has been auditing this fund, Right Honorable Speaker.
The UPDF deducts at least $200 from the allowances of soldiers on the front line in Somalia. Legislators also raised questions on these deductions. Some members of the Defense Committee of Parliament now want Uganda to pull out of Somalia.
Uganda's participation in all AMISOM activities should be suspended to pave way for a thorough auditing so as to identify and eliminate all the loopholes that cause budget leakages in the Ministry of Defense and the AMISOM related activities in the Ministry of Finance.
The UPDF forms the largest percentage of the African Union forces in Somalia, fighting the militant Islamists group, the Al-Shabaab. Solomon Serwanjja, NTV.